Where is Mark Consuelos? Why Kelly Ripa is co-hosting Live with Guests this week amid husband's absence. Mark Consuelos was missing from his morning talk show again as Kelly Ripa was forced to host alongside a special guest for the second day in a row. Ripa was joined by fellow ABC broadcaster David Muir for the Wednesday, July 30th episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, just one day after the Hope and Faith actress co-hosted the daytime talk show with actor Jerry O'Connell. Consuelos teamed up with his wife as a regular on Live in April 2023 when he replaced Ryan Seacrest's longtime spot in the coveted role. Why is Mark Consuelos missing from Live? Since Tuesday, July 29th, however, Consuelos has been MIA from Live Studio due to a scheduling conflict with a separate work project. Ripa explained the Riverdale actor's whereabouts toward the beginning of the episode while revealing issues Consuelos dealt with ahead of his flight to California the day before. He left here at noon to catch his flight. We said our goodbyes. He's working on a show out in LA, the blonde beauty detailed, noting why Consuelos wasn't in New York City to record the couple's daytime talk show. So he called me at around 3:30 or 4 o'clock. I thought the flight was taking off. And he said, "We've been sitting on the tarmac for a while. I don't know what's going on." They came back and said they had an engine problem. Kelly Ripa joined by guest co-host David Muir. Ripa mentioned how it was better to find out there's an engine problem on the ground, but said Consuelos' travel day got worse after the airline rebooked him on another flight. Plane had a body problem, which is strange. There was apparently like a dent in the body of the plane, and they were trying to bang it out, Ripa shared, admitting she's typically not a squeamish flyer, but that the problem sounded alarming. Consuelos was then booked on another flight that was supposed to take off at 7:30, and at 9:30, he finally called me and said, "We're getting ready to take off." So I don't know if he arrived, I hope he did, she joked. Jerry O'Connell covers for Mark Consuelos on Live. Ripa's comment about saying goodbye to her husband caused O'Connell to ask whether the spouses leaving one another is still emotional at this point in their 29-year marriage. He was more emotional about leaving Lena, she quipped, of the duo's dog. The leaving Lena and the texting me, "How's Lena?" and that "Is Lena okay?" and that "Does Lena miss me?" So there was a lot of reassurances with Mark that yes, Lena does miss you, and yes, I put your shirt in her crate so she doesn't forget you for 5 days. O'Connell said he had a similarly unaffectionate departure from his wife, Rebecca Romine, whom he's been married to since 2007. I was like, "All right, I'm leaving to go see Kelly. Bye, honey." My wife was like, "Okay, go. I'm leaving. It's for real this time. I love you." And then I hold one hand to form a heart, and then I wait for my wife to do the other one, and she was like, "Okay, bye. Go, go, go."